Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about the number one trait that turns women on. So this is really basic and really simple, okay? And it's something that you can easily adapt because it's who you naturally are anyway. So women typically are feminine, right? They're very feminine. They're the femininity, men are masculinity. So the thing that you need to do to turn her on, right, is to lean more into your masculine side, to do more masculine activities, to act more masculine. So you want to be more confident, you want to be more bold in your actions, you want to be decisive, you want to be a leader, you want to hang out with your guy friends because that will help you tune into your masculinity. You want to be putting your number one priority should be your goal and mission in life. So it could be your career, it could be a side business that you've got, it could be a skill that you're trying to develop, it could be just a certain lifestyle that you're trying to live, that you're trying to reach for. Because if you're working towards your goals and you're working towards things that are really important to you as a man, you're going to naturally enter your masculinity. And if you want a woman to be turned on by you, and she's a very feminine woman, which most women are, she's going to get turned on. If you're a masculine guy and you act masculine, you dress masculine, you speak masculine, you just embody the whole essence of a man, and you hang out with your guy friends and you're working towards your goals, you're working towards your mission in life, women will find you more attractive and you'll turn her on. Okay, and this is what you do throughout your relationships as well. Like if you want to bring the spark back in a relationship, so let's say you're in a sexless marriage or something like that, and you want things to be reignited and you want the passion back, then what you got to do is you got to think back on what you did at the beginning of the relationship. You got to think about, how did we used to call to each other? How did we used to speak to each other? How did we used to date each other? And you need to start doing that kind of thing again. And what you'll find as well is that when you first met her, you was very masculine. You still was in, going out, hanging out with your buddies. You probably had lots of goals and things that you're working towards. Right? You got to go back to that, right? You was probably a leader as well. You was probably telling her about, when we go out, we should go to this place, we should go to that one. And now what's happened is you slipped into making her take the masculine role. And you've been asking her what you think she should be doing, because for whatever reason, you're just really worried now about losing her and annoying her and pissing her off, right, essentially. So what you do now is you're always asking what she wants to do because you don't want to annoy her, okay? But if you start doing that, then you're weakening your masculine core, okay? So if you want to strengthen your masculine core, you got to lean more back into that leadership energy and working on your goals again, hanging out with your guy friends, and that's all you really need to do, right? To be more masculine, because basically, if you're more masculine than what she is, and you're more of the leader than what she is, right? And you've got a masculine frame, you work on your body language, like sitting with your shoulders back, man spreading, doing all those things that display masculine body language and qualities. If you're doing those things, it can be like a light bulb, especially in a relationship that you're already in. She'll naturally be more sexually attracted to you and want be more drawn to you. And if you're behaving like that when you're single, then you're going to be attracting more women into your life. You just got to be more confident, more collected, more cool, relaxed, stoic, sitting like a king. And if you're standing up, you're standing with your shoulders back, your chest puffed out, and you're speaking slowly and deliberately. And if you'd like some tips on doing these kinds of things, then I've got a book out, which you can read for free on my website. All you need to go to is www.christineloveridge.com, and there'll be a tab at the bottom. If you scroll down, it says the book. All you need to do is click on that, or there'll be a menu at the side of your screen as well that you can find as well, that will take you to the book too, and you can just read it for free on the website. This is right there. You can just scroll, and if you keep your cookies and you don't clear your cache, it will stay in place of where you left off, I'm pretty sure. But either way, it's not a very long book. It's under 100 pages, so I'm sure you could easily find your place if you do lose your place anyway. It is available on Amazon if you do want to purchase it yourself. It's got a discrete spine. I don't have it with me right now, but it's got a discrete spine. So if you put it on your bookshelf, no one will be able to read that you've got a dating book, an attraction book. And it's called Attracting the Beautiful Woman of Your Dreams. And you can go and read it for free right now on my website. You don't need to sign up. You don't have to give me your email address. You don't have to give me any of your data. whatever, any of your personal information, all you have to do is just go to the website and it's there for free. You can read it instantly, and it'll be there for you to help with this if you're wanting to attract women more effortlessly and better. But getting back to the point of the video is that it's all about entering your masculine and doing things, activities, and behaving more masculine, because that's who you are anyway. If you're a guy watching this, then you're probably attracted to very feminine, beautiful women, like most masculine guys are. So in order to attract those beautiful feminine women, then you need to be more in your masculine essence, and you need to behave and act more masculine. And that's literally all you need to do to turn women on, okay? You've also got, as well, and a side note to that as well, you can't be too serious all the time. So make sure that you're playful and you're bantering, you're flirting, and things like that, because that also turns women on as well, if you know how to flirt with them correctly and flirt with them properly. And now you don't have to be like heavy flirting. I'm not talking about like really like heavy sexual innuendos or being heavily sexual with them. All you need to do is just joke and banter with them. You don't necessarily have to be explicit in what you're doing to flirt with them, and it can be very subtle. Like when you're hanging out, you can give each other like funny nicknames. You can sort of like give a little poke or a prod, things like that, like very gently, and just like kind of like shove her shoulder a little bit. Things like kissing her forehead, giving her a hug, give those kinds of things, while you're just messing and playing and joking. Because love is really all about just and romance. It should be fun. It should be enjoyable. It doesn't have to be serious. Okay, so make sure that you're sprinkling in that flirtatious energy when you're hanging out with women, because they really do love it. They love to joke. They love to banter. It's like that song, girls just want to have fun. And that's really, really true. Girls really just do want to have fun. And what I mean by fun is they want to laugh, not necessarily they want to have sex, even though they do when they meet the right guy and they meet a guy that they feel comfortable with. But what I mean by fun is laughter, bantering, jokes, having a good time, feeling, fun energy. And if you can develop that and you can put that in place when you go on a date with a woman, then she's going to be turned on by you, especially if you're also being masculine, you're holding your masculine frame with that body language, and you're working towards goals that are really important to you, and that's your top priority in life. You're hanging out with your guy friends too. You're going to be winning with women very effortlessly. It's not a difficult thing to implement into your life, but you can't do this kind of thing sitting at home on your PC or playing PlayStation. You need to go out into the world and talk to and meet women. That's where the magic happens. Magic happens when you're around other people. So if you want more magic in your life, go out into the world. If you're struggling with like social anxiety, or you're worried about talking to people and things like that, my advice for you is, if you're struggling with that kind of thing, to aim to just go and talk to one stranger a day. It doesn't have to be a beautiful woman. It could be an old man. It could be an old lady. It could be someone who is working in a shop. Just go and have a conversation, just like a friendly, normal sort of conversation. Just small talk, talking about the weather, talking about the news, talking about whatever funny, maybe you're in an environment where there's something funny happening, like there's something going on outside. They say like you go into a shop and then some people are having a fight out there, and you talk to the cashier like, oh god, kicking off again, things like that. Just see what's going on in your environment, see if you can make a joke out of it, and just talk to people, and that will really help with your social skills, because that's the only way you can get over those kinds of things. You need to go out and talk to people. If you're afraid of talking to people, the best thing you can do is go out and talk to people. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovage.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.